Hello friends, it has been a long time since I've made a video on this channel. A lot of people have been asking me to continue making some recaps, specifically the one last week for the 100th episode. I honestly forgot. I kind of planned to maybe do one, but I just got really distracted with work and I was on spring break, so I was just in that mentality where I was just like, sleep and take advantage of watching something before I have to go to work and whatnot. Also, my makeup always looks uneven. It's this eyelid right here. Or maybe it's this one. I don't know, but they are not even. They're even like lengthwise, but like on my face it looks like they're not. So do not fear. I am not fully blind. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so wow, that's really bright. I do kind of miss talking about Glee because I don't feel like I have an outlet for it as often or as much. However, I want to counter that. I don't really want to discuss Glee very much because when I finish an episode, I'm not like blown away most of the time, and I don't feel the need to make an entire video talking about something I just never was passionate about. When it comes to like a certain episode, like for example, the episode where they went to nationals, the 11th episode, which was pretty good, and the whole dedication to Finn part really got me, and Jean-Baptiste was hilarious, but like I said, I don't think I need to make an entire video on that. So, but I've explained this a million times, but I get that people want me to do the recap on the 100th episode because it's a special one. I also want to mention I work on Glee nights usually. I haven't this past couple of nights, but the last episodes when they came back, I've been working, so you know it's like, oh, I gotta watch Glee when I get home, and I'm like tired, and so it's not like my heart's not fully into it, and also I'm not really in the fandom anymore. Like I only follow like 60, 70 blogs on Tumblr and barely anyone on Twitter. I'm not really interacting with Glee fandom people anymore. I just am not fully invested like I used to be. I truly don't know any spoilers anymore. I know what's going to happen in the next kind of couple episodes. I haven't heard before this episode just aired. I had not heard and I've only heard like 2 of the songs that came out only from today. I just never see it on my dash, and I just never really fully incorporate myself into it. I just don't really care. I kind of want to see what happens on my own. I haven't done that since probably the beginning of watching Glee. I actually just want to watch it just to see what happens, and I kind of want to be surprised. Like with this episode where Tina had her, I kind of knew that Tina was gonna, not Tina, the whole Friends parody thing, I knew that was kind of happening, but I didn't know if it was in this episode. I didn't know really anything about it, and then seeing, Kurt and Blaine making out, and like Rachel was Monica and Tina was Rachel, from Friends, and they were all living together, and it was a good thing. And like the whole Quinn and Buck thing, I didn't know was gonna happen, and then Britannia's back, I guess, which very confuses me. It makes me sad that they never gave Demi Lovato's character full potential, or her even potential on that show to be more. I kind of hope if Santana does go back to New York that they kind of discuss that. Because she essentially, I don't know if she broke up with her, once again, another continuity fail of Glee, but she either cheated on her with Brittany or she dumped her. No, like, nothing, we're never going to see her again. I kind of hope that's not the thing. I kind of hope that Danny confronts Santana about it, because I wish that they gave Demi's character a little more, because she's such a talented person, and it just kind of makes me sad they didn't do much with it. But I do love that they're continuing with Adam Lambert's character. I love Kurt and Elliot interaction. I am excited they're going to be doing another duet. I do know that for sure. The next episode. But I think that the next episode is Adam's last episode, so that also makes me sad. But there will be no more Ohio. From what I'm hearing, unless there's somehow, maybe at the end of the season or something. So I will just kind of give you my opinion on the last, what was it, however many episodes, since I haven't talked about them. Glee was a mess in the beginning of season 5, I will admit, except for the quarterback episode, and I guess the first 2 episodes weren't that bad before that one. The other ones were kind of not very good. The puppet one, the twerk one, I think Moving Out was actually pretty good. I really liked the songs in that one. I really like Blam interaction. People think that's an unpopular opinion of mine, but no, I actually do like Blam, but just not as much as other people do. So, the Christmas episode was interesting. I do like when Kurt makes out with people, so I'm okay with that. As a multi-shipper or just a Kurt lover in general, Kurt getting some action anywhere, I don't mind. And frenemies, like I said, I love Kurt and Elliot interaction when they actually have a duet. You know, Kurt doesn't get to sing with many other people besides Rachel and Blaine, so it was very nice that he actually got to sing with somebody else, and it being the amazing Adam Lambert is just a bonus. And Trio was hilarious. I love the whole Flam Tina, or whatever they call it, thing. But what I'm trying to say is I'm actually enjoying Glee again. I know this season has been kind of rough, but I've always kind of had my soft spot for Glee. Even though I get super mad at Glee sometimes, I feel like now that I'm not fully invested into it and just kind of enjoy it as a fan, almost kind of like an outside fan, some of the time, you know, it's like I just watch it to laugh and then enjoy the nostalgia. And I think that's what made these last 2 episodes really great, because of the nostalgia aspect of it. I think that is their thing that they need to do. They focus so much on the newer people that they lost a lot of interest from the fans. And when they brought back like Britannia and they brought back Quick, or Quinn and Puck, some people don't know that name, they kind of, you know, like brought back the old Glee, and I think a lot of people miss that, and so they were like, what can we do to bring back the fans? Not only bring back old songs, Don't Stop Believing for the 500th billionth time, which still made me cry even though I'm getting sick of that song. You know, when they add all that together, of course, you know, people are going to want to like huddle all together and be like a little family again, and I think that is important, although it was very sad when the choir room was empty and Will was sitting in there for the last time and that was their last song, and it was very sad. And you know, I think that it will always come back. I think at some point that somehow the Glee Club will be back, or the choir room will be always back. I cannot see Glee never going back to that choir room ever again, especially when they did this episode mid-season. It seems very random to do it now. I know the whole graduation thing happened, but like, there can't be that's it, because doing the New York stuff now and then till the end of the season, and then what's gonna happen with season 6, you know, it's like you can only do so much. There has to be something that's going to happen. I think I am very interested to see how that will become. So like I said, I really enjoyed the last 2 episodes. I don't know if I have a favorite song necessarily, because I haven't really been up to date with downloading them and stuff and listening to all of them. I guess in the last episode I really liked Valerie. That's one of my favorite Glee songs of all time, so when they remade it and they did the exact same like dance moves that they did at the sectionals, that was really awesome and nostalgic for me. I guess I like to Define Gravity a little bit. I was really mad that they kind of cut Kurt kind of almost entirely out of the song, so I found that kind of pointless. I wish they didn't do Raise Your Glass with Will and April. That was kind of... I feel like they did that on purpose, because I know the fans probably picked that song for Blaine to sing again with Kurt or something, and it did not become that, so I think they did that on purpose. I don't remember the other ones, but this last episode, I really like the Pezberry duet. I don't know the name of that one, but that was really good. Like, I didn't hear that one beforehand, so I didn't know what it was gonna be, and it just ended up being very fucking good. Also, the Kurt and Mercedes duet, which we haven't had one of those since season 1, so I was really happy about that. They have both very beautiful voices and very beautiful faces. I guess Loser Like Me was pretty good. I mean, it was very pretty. I don't think I like it more than the original, but yeah. And I think that Just Give Me a Reason was the perfect Quinn and Puck song. I think that I'm just so happy they're together finally. I've always kind of wanted them since, you know, season 1. I mean, I've liked other Quinn ships, but I feel like they were always kind of meant to. I always pictured, you know, Quinn going to be a kindergarten teacher and she's married to Puck. Like, I just kind of pictured that happening. So yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I gotta say, I'm really excited for Klain stuff. If you don't know, I don't really ship Klain much anymore, because not only am I just not really invested, and I think that's why I'm not really invested, because I'm not really invested in Kurt and Blaine's relationship. I mean, I like Kurt and Elliot stuff, but do I ship them romantically, like hardcore, like I did with Kurt and Sebastian? No. I'm more of a read fan fiction once in a while kind of girl. Other than that, I don't really think about it too much. I don't really care about, like, you know, fandom or ship wars or whatever. That was so 2011 and 12, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited for the domesticality of it. I'm excited for them to have that really real reality check what's going to happen with their relationship, because it's not always going to be cushy and happy and cheery and singing all the time, and, you know, we're engaged and we're super young and everything's going to be okay. Like, I'm excited for them to kind of hit the hardcore kind of like what's going to happen when they move in together, what's going to happen when, you know, they have to spend all this time together and they were never used to that, and, you know, spending such a long time apart and now having to spend every single day together. And not only that, you know, have to worry about money and school and Elliot, for example, who maybe Blaine is jealous of, or vice versa. With this, can Kurt trust Blaine with him being in a whole new city and whole new acceptance, and does he want to be tied down this you know, young? And I want them to hit those kind of issues. I'm excited for the cute farts, of course, you know. Even as someone who doesn't hardcore ship them, I'm still excited for those elements, but I'm ready for the reality as well. It doesn't necessarily mean I want them to break up, of course, but I want them to get real stuff, because I feel like that was always their issue until the breakup episode. And even after they kind of made up, it was just not very realistic, and I hope they kind of do it, because I feel like they'll listen to the fans more. I even said I always wanted the New York storyline to just be that it, and that's what it is now. So what are they going to do with that? I'm also excited that Sam's there, and also Artie. It's not just, you know, just Blaine. Maybe even Mercedes will be there, I think. I don't know what's going on with that, really. Amongst other people. Apparently everyone's just going to be there. Also, I really loved, did I mention this? The Friends parody? Yes, I did. Fucking great. The best. Glee, you were on it. God, and some of my favorite shows are like twisted like that, combined. Ugh, amazeballs. Even if, like, they just mentioned something, like when The Office did that Glee episode, where they were, like, watching Glee, that just made me happy. Yeah, so that is it. I don't know what else I have to say. Sorry this was kind of long, but you guys asked for it. Those are my opinions on the majority of, well, half of season 5 of Glee. I will be doing, however, a season 5 overview. So, although I won't be doing none of these until the finale, most likely, unless something huge happens and I feel like I need to say something, I will do one of the season 5 overviews, as well as my favorite songs in season 5. No, there aren't that many, actually, which is sad, but maybe it's because, like, I'm not really into it as much. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for continuing to subscribe and watch, and subscribe to my other channel as well, where I'll be doing more videos often than this channel. But